Hello guys, it's me Operator Surjo here. Today we will talk about GTW 5620. Uh, uh, Wait a second, let me put this keyboard here. Right here. This steam locomotive is the most sadistic steam locomotive ever. The steam locomotive was died quickly, but yet become popular as the steam era. This mighty steam locomotive is Grand Trunk Western 5629 462 K K11 Pacific locomotive, similar to yesterday a heavy Pacifics, but whatever. This steam locomotive was used in multiple occasions excursion, but however, it was turning up. His time was up. It was built in Baldwin in 19 something else. It was built in 19 as it sold off the Grand Trunk Western Railway. But its fate was gone, as the Grand Trunk Western steam locomotives a 5629 no longer operated any steam locomotive. Richard Jensen saw it and thinking that he will purchase this locomotive. So he did. He purchased the locomotive as its first excursion train along with his other steam locomotive friends like GTW 4070, but whatever. This steam locomotive runs pretty well but has some mechanical issue like sometimes it stops in a tender, which is why sometimes it stops, which is why the other excursion trains didn't get so happy. The manager is so angry that he fired it at Richard Jensen, but he didn't give up. He also started to running excursion trains on mainland, and which is a big improvement. Rail fans started to gather up, recording GW 5629 some of the clips of the excursion trains pulling and pushing trains of the videos. You can check it by YouTube going. As it's going, eh, it has also another issue. But then Richard Jensen was angry. He decided to check what is the problem of the steam locomotive. But as he was that as he that he found no problem, he gets frustrated and goes home. But suddenly his home fridge fall into him, which his backbone got broken. As such, the Richard Jensen couldn't buy any medicine because of the poor money. He decided to scrap GDW 5629 to get the money. As he heard about that a Metra was coming into the railway and purchased the railway, but he saw an old steam locomotive sitting on the yard. He thought it was someone else. He couldn't move it. If it moves, he would get sued. Richard Jensen comes there and argue to not move, and he said no, he will not move. Even the government railway museum comes and say he will purchase the locomotive for 500 I know something dollars to purchase the steam locomotive. But Richard Jensen said no. Richard Jensen said no. He did not want to purchase the steam locomotive into the museum. Ridiculous. If he purchased a steam locomotive in the museum, we could have seen that Pacific still around. But seems like Richard Jensen was very cocky about his medicine. As he was arguing with Metra got frustrated and brought the lawyer and told him everything. But the lawyer didn't care as the locomotive was his and trying to get him for that. As such, the Metro Railway was forced to scrap steam locomotive 5629 into the scrapyard. As such, he was sued for scrapping such a steam locomotive. Rail fans out there angry, seeing the picture, blaming Metro for everything as it was sued. Metro was very unhappy about Richard Jensen as this crappy little this crappy little bad person just got the money to buy the medicine for his son. He he just owned a locomotive, scrapped a locomotive because of a little medicine. Just ridiculous. And he even purchased a locomotive, and he even purchased a steam locomotive on a railway museum. If we purchased a railway museum, we could have seen that steam locomotive around. As such, Richard Johnson and was answered and goes to operate another steam locomotive for Grand Trunk Western for 070. But that video is for another time. Hopefully you would enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Please remember that GT 5629 will be always in our heart as a generous steam locomotive. A good engine. Definitely doesn't deserve that kind of treatment at all. Goodbye.